Hi again, and welcome to another vocabulary video lesson. This lesson is about behaviour. Behaviour is, at the moment, an IELTS speaking Part 3 topic. So because it's a Part 3 topic, it might also be a Part 2 topic. As well as that, in the IELTS writing test, especially in Task 2, the 250-word essay, behaviour, children's behaviour, improving their behaviour is sometimes a topic. So, like always, we're going to look at a low band answer. We're going to study some vocabulary items, and then we're going to use them to improve this answer. The question is, what kinds of bad behaviour do children sometimes do? Usually, children are bad when they are loud at school and at home. Or sometimes they drop litter in public places like parks or bus stops because they don't care. Some teenagers also use bad language to impress their friends because they know they shouldn't do it. So, this is the low band answer. Now we'll learn 6 vocabulary items we can use to improve this. The first item is act out. Act out. This is a phrasal verb. Because it's a phrasal verb, there is a preposition, out. Often, the final letter, the final consonant of the verb is connected to the first letter of the preposition. So it's tout, tout, act out, act out. Act out means to misbehave. You behave badly by not listening to your teacher, breaking the rules, and behaving badly. There is a gerund form, acting out. Children are often acting out. You can punish children for acting out if they're misbehaving. Some adverb collocations are always act out, constantly act out, rarely act out. These adverbs are related to how often. How often do they behave badly? A bad student, a bad child, is constantly acting out. However, a good, sweet, innocent child is rarely acting out or rarely acts out. For example, your older child may act out by getting more angry and aggressive. This is common for teenagers. Teenagers tend to act out more often. Item number 2, disruptive. Disruptive. This is an adjective, and disruptive behavior stops what people want to do and stops them doing what they should do. In a classroom, for example, a disruptive student talks a lot, so the teacher has to stop the lesson, punish the student, and then they can continue. So being disruptive means stopping something from happening. It's an adjective, so it is disruptive. They are disruptive. I think you owe the class an apology for being disruptive earlier, the teacher said. Some adverbs with this are extremely disruptive, highly disruptive, potentially disruptive. There is a verb form as well, the verb to disrupt. To disrupt something. If you disrupt something, then you stop the situation with your behavior. You disrupt the class, you disrupt the lesson, your phone disrupts the meeting. If you don't turn your phone off before a play, it might ring and disrupt the actors and the audience. So behavior can be disruptive behavior, and I can disrupt something with my behavior. Item 3. Disrespect. Disrespect means to not respect someone, not respect something. I don't respect it by not following the rules, being rude. I disrespect something. He disrespected not only his teachers, but the entire school. Maybe this student behaved very badly, and his actions had a big effect on everyone in the school. There is a noun form, which is the same word, disrespect. You can show disrespect for something or for someone. Overall, there was just this utter disrespect for teachers and their lives, she said. Some adjectives: clear disrespect, blatant disrespect, utter disrespect, or a sign of disrespect. Clear, blatant, and utter are very strong adjectives, so it shows that this is a strong word. This is a strongly negative word, disrespect. Finally, the adjective form is disrespectful. He is disrespectful. She is being disrespectful by talking back to the teacher. Item 4. Swear. Swear. To swear is to say a rude word. You probably know some bad English words that you shouldn't say at work or with people you don't know very well. You can swear at someone. If you're angry and upset and you want to criticize, attack someone, you can swear at them. Swearing at your grandmother is disrespectful, so you probably shouldn't swear at people unless you're very, very upset, or very, very angry, or very, very emotional. You shouldn't swear in a classroom. You shouldn't swear in a work environment. And some adverbs you can use are swear loudly, swear quietly, and swear under your breath. Under your breath means quietly, so no one else can hear you. Maybe some students at school, if the teacher is angry at them or punishes them, they might swear under their breath quietly, because if the teacher hears them, they get into more trouble. So, disrespect and swear. Item 5. To look cool. To look cool. To look cool is to impress someone. To do something very impressive, kind of funny, or even something a little bit dangerous, like, I'm not sure, doing a backflip or jumping over a small river or a stream. Doing something a little bit dangerous to impress your friends. You can try to look cool, and you can look cool in front of someone. Don't pay attention to him. He's just trying to look cool in front of his friends. Teenagers especially try to look cool in front of their friends by acting out. They do naughty or they misbehave because their friends will find it funny and a little bit impressive. So trying to look cool is trying to impress someone through good behavior or bad behavior. 6 is rebellious. Rebellious. Rebellious behavior is not listening and not following the rules. You don't listen to the rules, or maybe you break the rules on purpose because you don't like the rules, or you think the rules are ridiculous. It's an adjective, so it is rebellious. He is a rebellious child, or they are rebellious children. An employee who ignores a dress code is being rebellious because they are not following the rules. They know the rules and they're breaking them anyway. You can have rebellious kids, rebellious teens. A person can have a rebellious nature. That means their personality is rebellious. They never listen to rules at all. A rebellious streak. A streak is a short period of time. Often, a rebellious streak is during teenage years, when children are 13 to 17 or 18. They have a rebellious streak. They stop listening to their parents. They want to show that they are independent and deserve more freedom, and they do that by breaking rules. There is a verb, to rebel. Rebel. Pay attention to the second syllable. Rebel. Rebel. You can rebel against something if you fight against it or act against it. Teenagers are often the most likely to rebel against authority. That means they won't listen to the police. They may drink alcohol before they are supposed to, or start smoking when they know it's bad for them. There's lots of different ways to be rebellious. So, those are the 6 vocabulary items. I hope you wrote them down somewhere or made a list. Now, we're going to look at that low band answer again. And I've highlighted some phrases and words that we can replace with our new vocabulary items. Are bad, loud at school and at home, they don't care, use bad language, to impress, they shouldn't do it. So, maybe you're thinking already. You can pause the video to check your notes and see which ones you can replace. Sometimes in these videos the answers are in order. Sometimes I mix them up just to make it difficult. Okay, let's see the matching phrases. Are bad, act out, misbehave. Loud at school and at home, to disrupt, the verb. Disruptive, the adjective. They don't care, disrespect, the noun or the verb. Use bad language, swear. To impress, look cool. They shouldn't do it, rebel, rebellious. So, let's see how we can upgrade the old answer with these new vocabulary items. What kinds of bad behavior do children sometimes do? Children tend to act out by being very loud, which is often disruptive for their parents and their teachers. As well as that, sometimes children disrespect public spaces by littering or leaving their empty food wrappers on the ground behind them. As kids become teens, they might start swearing to look cool in front of their friends because they think it's rebellious and funny. Okay, so now you know those 6 vocabulary items. Try to use them in your own IELTS answers, in speaking and in writing as well. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.